Maritime Expeditionary Security Squadron 10, better known as MSRON-10, has the distinct mission of providing force protection for all seacraft the U.S. Navy deems high-value assets.
A high-value asset can be anything from a submarine to aircraft carrier to a military sea lift command ship that operational commanders deem a high-value asset.
Meet Senior Chief Eric Varela, MSRON-10's Alpha Company Senior Enlisted Leader. Varela, along with the rest of Alpha Company, are gearing up for deployment overseas to support missions in the Horn of Africa.
We feel like we have a good team that is coming up for this deployment, and just glad to be a part of it. There's a lot of positive attitudes and eagerness to take over this mission.
While deployed, Alpha Company will conduct maritime force protection across all phases of military operations by defending high-value assets, critical maritime infrastructure, ports and harbors against enemies, and when commanded, conduct offensive combat operations. To carry out this mission, they will need the authority to use their weapons, and this authorization is usually reserved only for the Navy's officer corps. But for this all-enlisted boat crew, a qualified coxswain can authorize gunners to use deadly force if needed. In fact, the position of coxswain is one of the few enlisted titles that can hold this critical weapons release authority.
We pride ourselves in that, and so once you make it to that coveted qualification of coxswain, with that position comes a greater amount of responsibility. The commanding officer can entrust you as somebody that has weapons release authority.
It's a responsibility these security personnel take seriously. And so they train, and they train, and they train some more, until their tactics are sound and every sailor is completely qualified.
We train to the 1%. Anything from doing a man overboard exercise to an underway gun shoot, it's real life training that we do that has meaning to protecting a high value asset, but also protecting your shipmate that you serve with.
And that's why MSRON-10 will be ready, come what may, for this deployment and the next. Because these gunners are locked and loaded, ready to keep the peace, and if needed, to win the battle.